Hello, hello, my frizzy friends. Happy Thursday. How are we this morning? I hope everybody's doing well. It is nice and cloudy today here in Washington. We'll see. I think we're going to get some rain today, so more rain. Endless rain. Let's see who's in the house with me this morning. We've got Melissa G. putting away Christmas. Sally Stevens is here. Good morning, Sally. And Mary Ann is here lurking for a bit as you wait for your groceries to be delivered. Gotcha. And Rebecca, you have to go to a funeral and then attend work. Not the most fun, but you know, it's such is life, right? And good morning, Lydia. Yes, thank you, Lydia. Celebrating 3 months of membership. Thank you, thank you. Hi, Tink. How's it going? Yay. Hi, BB. I'm feeling so much better today, you guys. So that was such a weird thing on Tuesday. I just don't really know what the heck was going on, but I was dizzy frizzy and I still did a members live just because I figured, you know what, if I'm a dizzy frizzy, my members won't bite. But hi, Dee. How are you, my dear? Good to see you. So today I brought up my Kraken that I'm making for my dad for his birthday. And yes, it's not stuffed yet, so it's kind of going to look a little funny, but you can kind of see how the head is shaping up. So the eyes are going to go on either side here. It'll obviously be stuffed, but isn't that coming out nice? This is the skein I ended up going with. So it's actually much bulkier than the one that they recommend. I don't have the ball band, so I can't 100% say. I think it's probably a 5 weight would be my guess, because it does say it's chunky when I looked it up. Good morning, AZ Bonnie. How's it going? Hi, Jessica. Or Jessie. Jessie May's Craft. Hi, Jessie. Welcome in. New face. Nice to see you. And Amanda's in the house and Kendra's here. Kendra, are you at your cabin? You're probably so tired of hearing that. Where are you, Kendra? We need to know. Hello, Heidi. Welcome in. Good to see you guys. So nice to have you, as always. So I'm working on the Kraken. I've finished the part of the head. Now I'm working on the tentacles, so the outside of the tentacles, and then on the pattern, which is from this book that I got from Miss Mary Ann. You can do one of 2 ways to do the bottom. You can do a simple way, which is basically just making a plug to keep the stuffing in, you know, little circle, and then or you can do what does she call it? Let's see, the advanced bottom is what she calls it. Oh, you go back the 16th. Okay, so not too much longer. The advanced bottom is where you can actually see the suckers on the tentacles. So that's what I'm going to do. And this is very similar in, like, see this variegated, how it's really lots of different colors. It's kind of very similar into how this one is turning out. So yeah, I was going to use Mama G's yarn, which I had my parents ball up for me, which I messed it up so badly that it ended up in several balls. I was going to use this, but I think it's the fingerling weight. I was trying to figure it out by doing the wrap technique. It may be a 2 weight, you know, but I was not very smart. I didn't keep the thing that she tucks in with the yarns. I think it's a 2 weight, but either way, it was coming out tiny, and it's supposed to be a Kraken. It's supposed to be the biggest of the big squids, right? So, is it a squid? It's a squid, yeah. Aw, thank you, Dee. Yeah, so I was like, okay, well, I guess I'm going to do this one. This one works out. It's working up nicely. I'm actually using a thinner hook than they recommended. They recommended is it a G hook, I think? Let's see. Yeah, a 4mm G hook. And I'm using a thicker yarn with a 3mm. So the reason I'm doing that is so it's nice and tight stitching. You're not going to see any stuffing. Because it's a darker color, I just want to make sure you're not going to see stuffing. I'm so excited, Dee. Thank you. Dee bought me a Swift because she felt my pain, and when I told her that I messed up trying to use my arm as a Swift, and that's why there's so many little balls, Dee. It's because my mom was like, I can't. She had to cut it sometimes. It was too much. It was actually too much knotting for her even, so. And I have so many more. This is my one bougie cube of yarn. So I have all those that I need to make into cakes and such. So that will come in very handy. I appreciate that. But yes, I've been working on this a little bit. So we're starting the tentacles now. And then yesterday, what did I do yesterday? We had a lot of school yesterday. So that took a while. Cleaned my parents' house, though that didn't take too long, but I also helped my dad put away Christmas. So speaking of which, right, Melissa, as you put away your Christmas stuff, my dad they have 16 of the big red tubs, the big Christmas tubs that you buy at Target or wherever. 16 plus a bunch of boxes that are like the things that came in that box, right? Like certain specific decorations, and a giant bag that holds their tree. What else? Oh my gosh, they had like a train set. There's so much stuff. My mom's like, please don't put that much out next year to my dad. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I had to get after my dad because he's turning 70 on February 1st. That's what this is going to be, one of his gifts. He's turning 70, and where they put away Christmas, it's down in there. They have it's lower down. So they have the garage, and then it goes downstairs to almost like a basement level, but it's supposed to be like somewhere you'd keep a boat. They don't have a boat though, so it's been like a kid's play area for so many years. Good morning, Carrie. Welcome in. You've got more, Melissa. Well, so there's a cupboard with 3 openings, three big square doors, wood doors that open and latch. And then there is a kind of double stair where you can store stuff underneath the stairs, okay? My dad was getting himself up into that little crawl space. Mind you, squatting down, the beams were like this high above my head, okay? And that's me squatting down. So anyway, so he would get up in there, and doesn't have good knees, by the way. So he has to climb up a ladder to get up there, then climb in. And he could only do 2 to 3 tubs at a time. So he said it would take him like a whole hour by himself to get them out. He got them out by himself. So I got after him. I said, we live 2 minutes away from you. All you got to do is call me and I will come and help you. This is not something that you should be doing by yourself. God forbid he fell or hurt himself. My mom's not going to hear him. He's too far down there. So anyways, as we get older, we just sometimes have to realize that there's just some things, even if you can do it, that you shouldn't probably do alone. At least make sure you have, I don't know, your phone with you, and he could have been talking to my mom maybe, so just in case. You're purging this year? You've purged 4 to 5 totes. Oh my gosh. Wow. Hi, Momby. Welcome in. You're crocheting and lurking. Stamina. Yeah. My dad he's always been like, I just remember him being the strength, and anything I needed help with, Dad would help me. He's got the workshop. So I come up with these fun ideas and I need something made out of wood. Dad would, gets it. Here you go. And then he does it like 110% of what I asked. So that's just my dad, and so I know he doesn't want to mentally or physically slow down, because I was like, Dad, you're turning 70. He's like, no, I'm not. I'm 50. Oh my gosh. Carrie, you have 5 pins and thought that was a lot. I know, right? Hi, Amy. Welcome in. Yeah. We have about that much, Carrie. We have about that much. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's too much. And then I went over there and I'm like, 16 bits and then some. Wow. So yeah, listening, cleaning, and taking a break. Oh, that's good. Yes, rest your hands when you need to. So anyway, that was interesting, because at first when I came over to help them, you know, and do their cleaning of their house, since I took that over, because I'm like, you guys, you can't anymore. Like, it's just too much. So I go over there, and Dad says, yeah, you know, I'm going to go put away the Christmas stuff. I'll need help with the tree. So just the tree bag, it is a 2-person at least project thing. But I go, do you want me to just come down now and help you with the whole thing? And he was like, well, if you're offering. Then that's why I got after him when I got down there. I'm like, I cannot believe you were going to do this by yourself. Oh my gosh. Yeah, purging is good. Definitely. Which is kind of one of the things this month for the giveaways. I think it was it's the one for the members, you guys. Just in case you missed it, I'll show it really quick. I got myself a copy of each, and then I got you guys a copy of each. So there's these ones. It's like perfect timing, right? To go through your stuff and just realize like what is so important to you to keep, what is not important. You know, it's like there is an art to tidying up, I think. So yeah, so that's a part of the giveaway. But anyway, so that was the big fun yesterday. And then, yeah, we were doing school for quite some time. And then I took my son to his basketball practice in the evening so that my husband could have a break. And so it was fun. You could, of course, yeah. I mean, it's not that it's not doable. It's just as far down and away from like another person that could hear you if you fall. It's just not safe, you know what I mean? So that's what my big thing is. Not that he can't do it. I know he can. It's just like, should he, you know, or like, let's just be smart about it and have somebody to spot you at the very least. Everything sparks joy, Sally. Nice. I know. I remember I've moved around a lot. And so each time I would move, I would pare down because I got so tired of moving so many boxes. And so box wise, I don't have as much stuff, but like around me, because I love tchotchkes and I love little things and all the things that collect dust, you know, I do love those. But I keep thinking, should I put some away? Maybe rotate? I don't know. I have to, sometimes you have, like, you hold something and you're like, yeah, it still brings me something. It still brings me joy, or still brings me sentimental value, whatever. But then maybe even a month later, you look at it again and you're like, okay, I'm over it. You know, you're eating your lunch. Are you having something delicious? Leftovers, like leftovers from your Chinese buffet. Thank you. Aren't those pretty? I got them in the monarch colors. I also got them in like purple tones, so black and purples. Oh my God, Amber, I almost just like spilled coffee all down my shirt to say hi to you. Hi. You were in the zone of the Tunisian jelly roll blanket. That's awesome. I can't wait to see what you and Rebecca make with those chain. They're basically just doing chains of scrap yarn as they have them and chaining it all together, winding it as its own ball. So it'll be like a bulky yarn. And then they're, I think, going to do blankets, right, Amber, with that once it's done. So I'm really excited to see how those come out. So I thought that is a good idea. I have a lot of those scraps like you were showing this morning, Amber. Just small scraps and stuff. I use them for stuffing as well. Sit around are mostly what I'm getting rid of. Less of dust around. Yeah, less to dust around, yes. Your husband is being me Zaxby's? Bringing you Zaxby's. Oh, is that at like a restaurant? leftovers, fried rice, pork ribs, and oh, so delicious mac and cheese. That's a guilty pleasure, right? You send boxes to your kids and grandkids whether they like it or not. Oh my gosh. Well, you know, when my brother and I moved away from into our own places and stuff when we were younger, they would go through their stuff and give us some things. So here's some ornaments to start out with. Here's some this and that and the other. And but like, you know, I got 4 tubs, and part of that is mine that I've bought through the years, but a lot of that is just stuff Mom gave me. So they had more than 16, needless to say. But every year my dad keeps buying more and my mom keeps getting after him. They're like do you guys ever see, it used to be in the paper, I don't know if they even do the paper anymore, but the old Pickles comment, and there's like the older couple, and they're always kind of getting at each other because that's what they do, but it's like with love, but also kind of snarky at the same time. That's my parents. Bringing autocorrect loves to correct me. Oh, it's a chicken fast food place. I gotcha. My problem is my autocorrect corrects me when I have it right, and then it corrects it wrong, but I hit the send button. So then it's like wrong, and then I have to try to fix it, and then I'll fix it, but it'll do it again. And I just finally text, I give up autocorrect, you know, like I can't anymore. Oh my gosh. Closest one's 3 hours away. I've never even heard of Zaxby's. It must be an East Coast or maybe Coast chain. You've got one, but you've never gone. I've never heard of it in California. I mean, I've driven through Oregon and I've been to Portland, but I've never heard of it there. So like West Coast wise, I don't know that we have that. So that is mine. And it's so annoying. I guess it's trying to predict our word choices. Yeah, it is. And talk to text, forget it. You guys probably can't even understand what I'm saying if because whatever it thinks I'm saying is definitely not what I'm saying. So I'm making a blanket if I can with the chain ball. Not sure how much I'll end up with. Rebecca's doing something else. Oh, okay. Oh, I can't wait to see those. And Grammy Rita, hello. Grammy's Cozy Crochet. We've got 2 Grammys in the house. I love it. That's what we call my mom is Grammy because her name's Bonnie. So Grammy. Purged a lot when we moved to our retirement house, and now we have more than what we began with. Yes, it's so easy to collect. Definitely. Like Chinese, we don't have one here. Ah, that sucks. Try it next week. Ooh, Zaxby's in KC. That's Kentucky, right? Like thinking about the abbreviations for states. I always get some of them confused, you know, like Mississippi, Missouri, Minnesota. I get them all. There's like, which one's MS? I don't remember. I got to look them up. All right, my chain is twisting on me, but I'm almost back down to the base on the second tentacle. I got one more half double here, and then I got to skip one. Let me go back to my pattern here so don't mess it up. Okay, skip one, stitch on the body. Okay, now I'm on to, ooh, Amber, I finished a page in the book. I'm on the next page. The pattern is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 10, although some of that's assembly. It's 10 pages. I finished page 1. Getting a shipping container for a she shed. Tank, are you going to make it into like a legit she shed where you can go in and it's going to be all pretty and stuff like that, and it'll have all your fun things in there? Or are you using it as like a storage shed? Because you say she shed and I get very excited because you know I have the book. I have it right here, by the way. It's always there, just in case I want a little inspiration. I don't remember if Zaxby's is in Missouri or Kansas side of Kansas City. Oh, Kansas City. Okay. Kansas City, Kansas. That's what Kansas KC is. I'm not hip with the abbreviations lingo. Thank you, Amber. One page done. Here we go. Bojangles. Bojangles. I feel like somebody I knew named their cat that once. What is that? Is that like, what is that? What kind of food is that? That's so funny. Okay, so I finished that tentacle. Let's go back down to the base. Now I need to think for a second. I skip one and then I have to do some slip stitching to the next one. So what are you guys all working on? 2, 3. We will draw 10 names today. 4, 5, because I wasn't here on Tuesday and I did a members live. We didn't draw names, but no Bojangles or Popeyes. That must be like a fast food place, huh? Southern fried chicken. Oh, okay. Very cool. It does sound like something you would hear from, I don't know, Louisiana, you know? That sounds like a place they'd have there. Chicken and biscuits. I like that. Chicken and biscuits. All right. I have to chain 51, you guys. Oh my gosh. One container and I'm ordering another. It won't be a she shed. My house is my she shed. I love that. Yes. This is my she shed. I am in my she shed. Started getting Church's chicken here. We have, what's the one called that Lizzie likes? Cane's, Raising Cane's. She loves that one. They have Texas toast, but because it's kind of far away, it's like 30 minutes drive from here. If we get it, bring it back, it's usually not as hot and the Texas toast is not as crispy by then. John Boy and Billy talk about it. Who are they? Oh my gosh. Everywhere in North Carolina. I think all we have here in town is Mickey D's, Wendy's, Jack's, and IHOP. Yeah, same. Need to build on an addition to the house so I don't have to walk outside. Neighbors will just have to move over slightly. Yes. Oh, I have such a beautiful vision, Graham Rita, for if I made a she shed, because we only have 1/4 of our backyard that's still grass. And it just becomes a swamp. That's why we cemented it in. But I have this like beautiful vision of a walkway, you know. But yes, you're right. Because it rains here so much, I'd have to have some sort of tunnel to get myself there. But I'm thinking like pixie lights, you know, the whole shebang. Make it like a gardeny oasis kind of zen place. Which, I mean, you'd need HOA approval. So I probably wouldn't be able to actually do it. But I can still dream. Only for, oh my gosh, tank. So would that be considered a tiny home? You know, I don't know what the square footage is to be able to call it that, but is that kind of like, do you have to climb up to get into a loft space to sleep? I'm just trying to envision it. Because I used to watch a lot of those tiny home things on YouTube just because it's so amazing to me that people can pare down to that small space and make it work so well. Breezeway. We have Raising Cane's too. My youngest called it the real Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A, maybe? So when he says it, we know it's Cane's. Yep. Yes. She makes a sandwich with the Texas toast, French fries, and the chicken, and puts ketchup on it, and then eats it. That's how she likes it. All closed during COVID. We did get Raising Cane's. They closed all the Chili's here in Washington, which makes me very sad. I like Chili's. So I keep hoping that they'll bring one back, but I don't know that they will. But it's holding my Christmas and fall decor. Aw. Well, if you pare back enough, maybe that can go into your house and then that could become your she shed. Storage up top, we have a Murphy bed. Oh, the fold down bed. I gotcha. Cool. Yes, working on the Kraken. That's what I'm doing. except for I'm chatting more than I'm working. But I've got 2 tentacles done. We're still doing the same size tentacle, but then after this one, I'm gonna have to do one of the big ones with the little, like, the longer parts on them. So basically, the next one's gonna have 101 chain. This one though is 51 chain. So he called Chick-fil-A Chick-fil-A. I love that. Okay, let me chain for a second. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be counting, and I apologize. You can mute me if you need to, so I don't mess your count up. 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? Oh my gosh. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Oh, you did? 21, 22, 23. Good job. 24, 25. They have to hear me counting because I need to do a chain that's really long. Yeah, Chili's was a favorite. We used to have, but I think they may have gotten rid of all of them. Chevy's, do you guys have that at all anymore? I think they're gone. But that was it was like a Tex-Mex, but it was really good. One of my favorites. Okay. Was I 25? Okay, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 1, 2, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40. Almost done. 41, 2, 3, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 51. All right, we did it. Okay. Our Chili's is not the same as it used to be, and it's gotten expensive. Aw, that sucks. Valentine's decor boxes were screaming, take me out. I know. I did buy at Target. They had only one left. It was like, you know, they have the little plushies in the $1 to $5 bins. It was a cat kind of wrapped in Valentine's lights, and I think it was holding a heart. So I have it tucked away to bring it out, and we have some of those wall clings for Valentine's Day as well.
Yeah, we didn't have any for Christmas.
We did not have wall clings for Christmas, no. New Texas Roadhouse last year.
Like on our, like...
We have Olive Garden, but it is also like kind of a 30-minute drive or so. So ask if you wanted Chick-fil-A. And he would adamantly tell us no real Chick-fil-A. Took a minute to figure out what place he was talking about. That's so cute. You have a Subway? Only fast food place, other small restaurants. I was never that into Subway. I preferred Togo's, which we don't have that here either. So take away all the good places, man. Chicken Crispers, they took them off the menu. Oh, man. They used to have I think it was a quesadilla. It was like it was some sort of was it barbecue chicken quesadilla or some sort of quesadilla? I think it was on the, yeah, that's fine, Lizzie. Yeah. I think it was on the appetizer menu that I used to really like. Oh, the lights and changing things, it can look sad. I know. Yeah, very true. Who was saying, was it you, Melissa? You were saying you have a Valentine's Day tree. Maybe we all need to get one of those. Bring the lights back. All right, let me see what I'm doing here. I think it's the same, yeah. Okay, here we go. Loves Texas Roadhouse. He bought $300 worth of gift cards to get the free gift cards that come with the purchase. That's so funny. You're 30 minutes from everything, Tank. Are you 30 minutes even from like grocery store kind of thing? My uncle who lives, he lives in Texas, and when I had visited him long time ago, that was where he lived in Abilene at the time. That was 30 minutes drive from anything. So very remote kind of area. You got your tree up still, Carrie? The minute Christmas is over, then I feel like I think it's because you get more for Christmas, right? And it already looks like a lot. I get overwhelmed, and so I'm like, let's put it away. You got a 3-foot Valentine's tree? Nice. Melissa's hungry. Oh my gosh, why is my daughter trying to FaceTime me? She knows I'm on live. What a nut. Pre-lit 3-foot tree with red and pink garland and heart ornaments. Is it a green tree or is it like a pink tree? That's cute though. Half an hour away from you guys, Dee says. So we get food from a taco truck or pizza from our party store. Live in a farm country. No stores or anything here. Oh, that's tough. They're actually, the town that I live in was always a very small town, and they have been building it up a lot. And so we're expected to get a lot of new stores and things. They've been building up more housing and everything else. They're finally putting in another elementary school, which, because they had overpacked the elementary school that was there. Camilo, right? I had it when we were in Shy's. I kept saying it out loud. I was like, Camilo. No, she emphasized the I, Camilo, something like that. Hi, Sherry. Gas station does have good pizza, Tank. Yes, it does. Is it, Melissa, or were you just like overwhelmed with the Christmas stuff? So you thought, I'm just gonna take it slow this time around? One day I'll get a pink one. First I want a black. Ooh, that would be cute. That would be super cute. Sherry's in the house. Okay, I might need to count for just a second because I have to do half in one stitch and half in another. So I gotta make sure it doesn't really matter if you think, you know what I'm saying? I did it? Did I say it right? Oh my gosh. This is why I have a hard time with doing voices of different voices, is because I feel like I'm butchering words and I'm not good at it. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. I was only 2 off. Pretty good. I sensed I was getting close. Wild feral grandchildren. Speaking of which, how's your granddaughter? Is she still feverish or has she gotten better? You're traveling tonight and you're feeling anxious about it? Oh, it'll be all right. We'll be with you in spirit, right? We'll be there going like, you got this. Has anyone said the secret word? No. Surprisingly, nobody has said the secret word. However, I don't think I've talked about the secret word yet. So I will give you a hint. It is a word we use a lot when it comes to crochet. Okay. That is your hint to start. All right. Go ahead and finish your mail, Dee. Thanks for popping in. 20 miles away from my cabin in Chama, there is Tierra Wools, wool made from local sheep, spun and dyed. They teach weaving. It's nice. We have that local to me. That is super cool, Kendra. I would love to check that out. That's really cool. How fun that they do that and teach it. Oh, poor thing. I'm telling you that something is going around. There is a weird flu bug going around, and I don't think it's necessarily linked to the big C word, right? But it is not covered by the flu shot this year, I guess. So stay away from those with germs. Hi, Sonia. Hello. Nobody's gotten it. Oh, we got somebody that just got it. Yeah, we've got one. One person has it. And I will tell you, it is plural. I will tell you that. So make sure you put in plural words. You're going to take 2 projects. There you go. That's a good idea. Do you usually get a little nervous about flying, or is it, you know, is there anything else that's causing that? I know my mom is like petrified of going on planes. She won't do it. We have gotten her to. She flew from, when we moved, she flew from California up to Washington because she didn't want to have to do that, like, what, 13-hour drive. So 2 people have it. No, don't put any apostrophes in. There you go. That's your last clue. No apostrophes. Oh my goodness. I mean, I'm excited that this pattern seems to be working up pretty quick. I think the reason it has so many pages is just because the tentacles, they do a lot of pictures too. So that, I mean, that's cool. That helps for sure to make sure you're doing it right. But yeah, I think that's why it takes up so many pages. Now you're starting to get it. We got 7 entries so far. We'll just use that as our word for the whole shebang today. So I'll draw 10 names and we'll do them by the day, right? So we'll do Tuesdays first. It'll be 4 with 2 entries, 1 with the 10 entries, and then we'll do for today as well. So that way you don't miss out. So I have an idea of something I want to do as part of the gift away for next month. I'll let you guys tell me if you like the idea or not, especially because it's Valentine's Day coming up. So I thought it would be fun to do a date with a book. Have you guys seen those where they wrap up a book? They'll wrap up, it's usually a fiction or some sort of a fictional book, but they'll wrap up the book in like a brown parchment kind of paper. And then, or, you know, the brown paper anyway. And then I think I'm going to look it up so I do it properly, but it would give you like a hint as to what the book might be about, or maybe the genre of the book. And then, yeah, so you get a fun book with it. And then I might kind of theme things along with that. So that was one of the things I was thinking of. So I've also been thinking of, for members, whether or not you guys prefer to have kind of how I've been doing it, where you get just like a hodgepodge of randomness and some yarn in there. Or if you would like something handmade by me. It could be anything, since, you know, I like to do lots of crafty things. So it could be something hand sculpted and painted. It could be something that's crochet, amigurumi kind of a stuff, or maybe even a painting, that kind of thing. So if you guys are members, if you guys are interested in doing something like that, let me know, because that's another option that I could work in as something special for you guys. You haven't heard of it? Mariana Naughty Book in a plain brown wrapper. I don't think, because I bought several different books that I saw that I was like, ooh, this looks good, this looks good, this looks good. And then so I thought these would be fun to do as part of the giveaways. Oh, thank you, Camila. Camila. I'm going to keep saying it until I get it right. Melissa, she's like, I want a Kraken. Not my pattern, but this probably doesn't matter. It's funny. Somebody like, I want the sprout Lizzie has, that giant one. Make that again, please. My gosh, that thing to ship would be kind of crazy. Crazy. And right up towards the base again. So I'm going to have to do that long chain here in a minute. So I might just have you guys put in the word while I'm doing that. Hopefully it doesn't take me too long. I haven't been on Instagram that much lately. I know I need to get back into posting. I'm so bad with social media stuff. It becomes overwhelming for me very quickly if I'm trying to post too many things on too many places. I need to find an app or something I can use where I post one time and it just goes to the different places. So if you guys have one that you're like, this is the best one ever, let me know. No dragon for me, Amber says. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. I hate when they put an ad like stuck to the top right corner on your screen so you can't even see the chat. That's a little obnoxious. I think you guys are starting to get it. We got 16 entries. The word is whips. So I'm going to be filming a video. I'm going to do a video of all my whips for the year, and then I'm going to determine if I'm going to keep them, work on them, frog them, what I'm going to do with them. So, but I figured it would be best to do in a video just so you guys could kind of like just chillax and take a look and, you know, hang out while you're looking at what I have to decide to do with things. And then I'll go one by one. So, because I know every time, you know, anytime you do something live, and especially if you're asking for input on things and stuff, every time I get 50-50. So I end up having to figure it out myself anyways, because it's a lot of cooks in the kitchen. That's what happens. And then we're all like, well, that we got like 50-50 shot. Whenever I've done polls, it's always just about 50-50. So I'll just do a video, and then you guys can always post in the comments like, no, you have to do this one, or no, I'll do it. You know, whatever. I only use socials besides YouTube once at night.
I got you a new tune in Dandy's room.
You did?
Mm-hmm.
She's
It's not the mystery
kind
one.
of cheating for me. She's helping me. It's
not the mystery one, but I got you.
I got Tisha. Nice. She's a tissue box. Her head is a tissue box, basically.
You only have 4 tunes.
I'm excited, though, that you got me Tisha. I like her.
Look at
She's
her.
Cute.
Her skill check is 4-star and her movement speed.
Thank you. Yeah, so she's got me 4 tunes now. Otherwise, I don't think I would ever get another tune besides the main basic one that you get. Almost always, right, Amber? I know. I noticed that on yours too, and I almost said something, so I'm like, that's what always happens. We all kind of evenly are varied in our responses, so it's interesting. Sonia, what? Nah, it might. I'll try to go through them quickly. They don't take up that much room, so that's not the problem. The problem is some of them have literally been in there for 15 years. Back when I first started crocheting, and so some of them, it's like you look at the stitching and I can see stuffing through it, which that's probably not gonna last. Because I that would drive me nuts. You know, it's like when there's one thing about something you don't like you make something and you can only see that one thing. It's the mess up that you did, you know? So, hi, Leslie. Welcome in. Good to see you. Okay, so now I need to skip one. And how many slip stitches? Just 4. Okay. Okay, here we go. 2, 3, and 4. So we've got 19 entries, 38 watching. So the word of the day is whips. Thank you. It says Salem Apothecary. Let's see, potions, tonics, elixirs. Yold, Massachusetts Bay Colony. You're whipless? Oh my gosh, that's tough. I want to be whipless. That's my goal. I would like to get to a point where I can just start a new project and finish a new project. But I don't know if it's possible with ADHD because you have a hard time finishing things. That's why you start so many things and then don't finish them. But, you know, maybe if I try really hard. Yes, whips is the word of the day. Tank, you know, it's I was just thinking that it's surprising, isn't it? That because usually so many times when people put in a word, like it gets flagged for pants now. Pants, it's like a no-no word. Whips, though, doesn't, because I guess because it's missing the H, but I don't know. I just find that funny. You did, Tank, finish your sweater. Yay. This is a different one than the one you shared with us that was kind of like a coral kind of color. This first mini feels like it is going on and on, my friends. This is a song that never ends. You're on the spectrum and you have ADHD. Yeah, that's my son too. Yep. I thought maybe me too at one point, especially I have sensory things too that I have going on, but I can manage them a little bit better as an adult. But I never got tested, so I know there's ADHD in there. 2 whips I'm frustrated with and working on 4 others. So 2 are in timeout and then you're sort of working through the other ones. Put the lid on my coffee so it doesn't get cold. Yep. Now it's going to be stuck in my head all day, Amber. Thank you. Yeah, that one's really pretty, Tank. I like that. Actually, I was on a live the other night. It was IVB that was on with Jen, and they were showing off this really pretty, it was a doily. It reminded me of my Lotus fan. Let me get it, you guys, because she was like, oh, send me a picture. I sat there looking for, must have been 5 minutes for a picture to show, or to like email her so she could show it. I couldn't find a picture. I couldn't find a picture of the whole thing. I found a little bit of the center, but it doesn't do it justice. So let me go get it so I can actually show it on the live. So I'll be right there. I'll be right there. This is it's from High Crochet. They had asked me to, they said that they would go ahead and send me some, to kind of review that sort of thing. So the pattern itself does not come with this stand, but you can buy the stand. And then this is the Lotus fan. So anyway, the doily that she was showing has these stitches. See the bump here? I think it was a popcorn stitch, if I'm remembering right. And then it has the leaf coming out. It's like all of it is like that. So what people were doing is going and doing like a variegated type yarn where it'll go from either light to dark on the edges, or it'll go dark in the center to light. So there was on her live the other night, the big debate was like, which direction does she pull from, the outside of the cake or the inside to get, the variation in the color change. So isn't it pretty? The back is just more simple. So all of the pretties is on the front, but I mean, it looks like a lotus. It's beautiful. And then it does come with a couple of different tassels, and I thought those were really pretty too. So I think when I did this one, I found one error in the pattern. So I let them know so that they could fix it. And other than that, though, it was a good pattern. They have videos and all that stuff too. So Asteria, that's it, Tank. Yeah. You'll be right back singing to yourself on your way. Oh my gosh. Was it Tony from TL Yarn Crafts? That's who did the pattern originally. Hubby decides he needs a blanket. Oh my gosh. That's trying our best to stop starting, right? Yep, that's it. Yeah. I know, Jennifer. I was like, when they asked, which ones do you want to do? And they had so many, they have a lot. So kind of their thing when they do Amis and stuff is to have it with a mechanical something inside. So there'll be ones that you squeeze and then something comes out of the mouth, like that, like you've seen those, right? It almost looks like goo, but it's enclosed. Yeah. So they have those. They have ones where the neck dances. They have ones that spin. So that's kind of their thing. And I thought they were all really cool, but I'd never done anything like that. But anyway, so on that live the other night, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I really want to make one of these. I don't know what I would decorate and use it for specifically, but how pretty is that? So I did, however, notice my mom when I was cleaning the house that she has a lot of older doilies that she uses underneath things that I think she probably got from her mom. So I thought maybe that would be a good gift for mom for like Mother's Day or something like that. 35-year-old whip. Yeah. Or 35-year-old blanket whip. Yes. Oh my gosh. That's so funny. Yeah. I wasn't crocheting 35 years ago, so I don't have any that are at that level, but 15 is pretty bad for me. Table centerpiece. Yeah, and I wonder, Tank, you could probably just keep building it as big as you want with the same, because it looks like it's the same sort of stitch, just keep going around until it's the size you want, and then you can do whatever if there's an edging, I'm not sure, but you know, finish it off however you're gonna do. Okay, hon. So anyway, another thing that's going on in the YouTube streets, you guys, and I want to shout out because I am going to participate. I'm very excited. There's a club that's being started called the Stitcherhood. I don't know if you guys were on Camille's Creations. She has, she's working with Helix as well as Lori's Crochet Stories. Lori's Stories and Crochet? Now I don't remember how Lori's handle looks. But anyways, the three of them have banded together and they're making blankets. Blankets is the big thing that's needed. Queen size blankets for it is a cause it's in Texas, and it's basically for women who have, and men who have left like abusive relationships basically and are just trying to start off again. And so these blankets will be given to them as like something that's theirs, that's handmade, you know, and all of that. So I thought it was a really cool cause that they're doing this for. So they're, you know, they're working in fun giveaways. There is a video out that kind of goes through what they're looking for. So I have a blanket that I've made in mind for it. I was going to do a video for this as well, so I'll let you guys know what it is in the video. But I measured it before I went live today. It's not long enough, which means I need to add to it. So I will have to work on it. I won't be able to just ship it because it's not 90. Wasn't it 90 inches? If you guys saw it, let me know. I think so. Queen size, it needed to be 90 inches by, was it 80 inches? So if you guys remember, let me know, because I need to make sure the measurements are right before I send it to Camille. South America doilies everywhere, even in the bathroom. They just don't do, I feel like doilies are not utilized as much, but they're still so pretty. A friend of mine here on YouTube streets, Suki, she had gotten a doily, or she had a doily. She's able to just look, and slowly she made her own from just looking at a doily being done. It just like blew my mind how well she did. 90 by 90? Oh no, mine's a rectangle. It's just gonna have a bigger border. Or I can make it just at least 90 on the shortest side. I feel like that's more of a king size, isn't it?
I mean, it still work.
Yeah.
Like the bigger, the better.
Yeah, I do like doilies. I mean, traditionally there were always white, off-white, or maybe they just turned off-white with age. I'm not sure. The ones I saw were off-white. Grocery delivery almost here. Yay! I know, that's huge. I feel like it was, I think it was, there were two sizes. I remember the numbers weren't the same. So I'll have to take a look. Thank you for dropping that link, Tank. That's the Stitcherhood, you guys. But I was like, I want to be in the Stitcherhood. And I love the cause, so, you know, here we go.
I heard Tank. Right? Tank?
Tank. Mm-hmm.
Tinkerbell.
No, Tank.
Oh.
Like a tank. That was the name of Tank's dog, was Tank. So.
Tinkerbell.
She heard Tink, Tinkerbell.
Well, you said it like that, so.
See, that's what I've said is nothing sounds like it's supposed to when it comes out of my mouth. So here we are. Embroidered with chickens. Wait, are they always with chickens? Like that's the standard is to have embroidered chickens on them? How fun. Oh my gosh. I actually got a book with you in mind, Melissa. I don't know if I'm going to use it for the have a date with a book thing, but it has chickens on the cover. And I was like, oh my gosh, I wonder if Melissa would want to read this book. Oh my gosh. So if you ever win anything, I might just stick it in there and tuck it in your package. So hey, you guys, let's draw some names because I don't want you to have to sit here while I chain 101 times. In Brazil, they have them. They're done with chickens. How fun! I want to look. I'll have to look that up and see. Yeah, it's like it looks like a novella. You want to see it? I can bring it over and show you guys. But yeah, we're gonna draw the names. So we've got 20 entries, 34 watching. While you're at it, don't forget your thumbs. Helps out the channel. And subscribe if you're not already, because I mean, I have fun. I would like to say we all have fun. We all have fun hanging out a couple times a week, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Hi, guys.
Oh my gosh, I love that. You know, because Melissa has a chicken named Speedy that comes in and eats in the kitchen 2 to 3 times a day, apparently. She's a spoiled chicken. She also has a bull.
I guess I'm the chicken.
That loves to be loved, basically. So my aunt, whole house in the Dominican Republic, had doilies everywhere, including the bathroom. Yeah. A bull? A bull is a male cow, the ones with like the horns and stuff that you see. We have a lot of farms around, so you can see cows and bulls everywhere.
I thought you meant like a glass bowl.
Potatoes, baby, yeah. Here, Melissa, I want to show you that book. Hang on, it's just right over here. I know I'm looking for a skinny one.
What if I had a wedgie?
Then that's unfortunate. So these are secondhand books that I go thrifting sometimes, and I saw this and I was like instantly drawn to it, Melissa. Still life with chickens, starting over in a house by the sea. Doesn't that look good? See, it's not very thick. It's a skinny book. I think it's only, let's see, 176 pages.
Only.
For an adult book, that's not that much. But yeah. This too could be yours, Melissa. Toilet paper covered dolls with crochet dresses. I've seen those, yeah. Or the ones that flip one way and then you can flip them and they're something else.
Guess who gets
Hello, new times, new beginnings. New
Guess
here
who
it is.
gets all the things from giveaways? Me.
Yeah, Lizzie. I found a crocheted snail that I had done at Christmas time with the cookie as the shell. Ivy B, hello, my friend. Hello, welcome in.
I took it.
She took it right away. I was gonna put it as another decoration. She's like, this is mine. She ran off with it. Yeah, I think it'd be a quick read. I think it's really just meant to be something fun. It says it's a memoir, actually. Interesting. But yeah, I think it would be a fun one. So yeah, new times, new beginnings. Definitely make sure you subscribe and come back. I will be back on Tuesday next week. And yeah, 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. But alas, we need to draw some names. Let's do that. Oh my gosh, baby. Dolls in general were not my thing because I found them rather creepy. Then of course I ended up with a daughter who adored dolls and wanted to always play pretend. And so I was just like, oh my gosh, I can't, but I did. I was a good mom, and I just was like, all right, I can do this. So we still,
not a mom anymore.
We can still play pretend. That's awesome. Anymore. That's awesome. I know, you're right.
And I still love dolls.
Yes, she does. Type WHIPS to enter the drawing. Must be 18 or older. What else do we need to say? It has nothing to do with YouTube. I almost said Amazon. Has nothing to do with YouTube. This is all from the generosity of my heart and how much I adore you guys. So this is a drawing for the end of the month. So you just get your name in the hat now, and then you come back on the last Tuesday or Thursday of the month. What is it this month? I didn't even look. We should look and see. So the drawing, the official drawing for this month is going to be on, drum roll please, the 28th, no, 29th, excuse me, that's Thursday. So Thursday the 29th of the month is when we'll do the drawing for this month's giveaways. So, public subscriber, I don't know how to check on that. And so I've never made that a requirement because I don't know how to see if that's the case, if they're publicly subscribed. But yes, you should be a subscriber. That's, you know, that's just, I want to say good manners, but that's not what I mean. Oh my gosh. But yeah, so I had a couple in her house. My grandma had a couple in her house. We're talking doilies. Yeah, doilies. IVB, you have me wanting to do that. What was it? Astoria or something like that. Asteria. Doily that you were asking us about the colors, which start from the middle, start from the outside. Oh, okay, Sonia. BB's using all of the emojis. I love it. All right, so we've got 22 entries, 43 watching. Word of the day is whips. I'm going to start drawing names.
I said
Nightbot will pick and show you before I even say, you know. So it does kind of give away the answer before the question, but it's okay.
The word of the day was gonna be dragon.
No, the word of the day, I decided to use the word whips. Lizzie was thinking we were going to do dragon today, but no, we did whips as the word. Asteria. It's so pretty. I think I want to make that for, well, I kind of want to make one for myself, but I also want to make one for my mom. I think she would like that.
She make me one, whatever.
And Lizzie's in the back behind the wall. She's saying, make me whatever it is you're making. Hello, CC Angel and Sum. Yes, good job, you guys. 24 entries. All right, here we go. So we're picking first for Tuesday since I was absent. And so the first 4 names that I draw will be 2 entries into the monthly appreciation gift away. Then the last one, the 5th name, will be 10 entries in, okay? Hello, D Poison Ivy. I love the name. Sounds awesome. YouTube has to get the kinks worked out. Sometimes they have our extra names showing and oh my gosh. Subscriber, and you are subscribed. Yes, Sherry, I've heard that's happening a lot. Kraken was last time, BB. Oh my gosh, Camila. Thank you so much. Joined, and yes, so I think, had you already joined? But you're now in the Royal Hive, my friend. That is amazing. And thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. So that actually gets you in. Now you're going to be in for both. So I have 2 giveaways this month. It's going to be one for members. One is for everybody. This is what the name in the hat is kind of for as well. So yes, you're going to be in both. Oh my gosh, Kendra. Thank you so much. So Kendra just sent 5 Frizzy memberships. So Erica R is now going to be a member. Denise Webster, Jessica SMC, Plant Mix Gaming, and Leanie. Crochet Loving Leanie. Thank you so much, you guys. Welcome to the Frizzy Friends. All right. So we're at 25 entries. Here we go. We are drawing some names.
Mama, I got you another trinket.
Thank you. All right, here we go. The first is Tank. Congrats, Tank. One of my mod extraordinaires. So Tank gets +2. All right. Sally Stevens. Every time I say the name Sally, I think of Sally and Jack from Nightmare Before Christmas. Thank you, Sherry. All the gifted chats, gifted memberships, all of those are getting you guys entries in as well. So that is my way of thanking you. This is, part of it. So yes, that gets you entries in. Ivy B. Congrats to the fellow bee on the streets. Now, I think there's 3 of us bees. Me, well, I should say that last, right? If I'm going to be, what is English anyway, right? But Amber, JB's Crochet, and Ivy B. All right, here we go. And Jay's in the house, and Jay got picked. So Jay gets +2. So this is Tuesdays. We're going to do a 10 now. So here we go for the 10. Camila, oh my gosh, there you go. There we go. So you got the 10 entries in. Okay. +10. And then now we're going to draw for today, okay? So today's entry winners, we've got, these are again starting with the 2s. Jennifer Redgate, you've got 2 entries. Okay, +2. And we've got BB +2. We've got Grammy Rita +2. One more +2 is going to be Amber at JB's. There's our other B. JB's Crochet +2. Okay, so here's the last 10 entry winner for today. Carrie! Congratulations, Carrie. Carrie Peterson. 9, 5, 4, 2 +10. All right. Thank you. Congratulations. Love it. I loves it. Lana Banana. She's saying congrats to you. Yes. Everybody's saying congrats. Yeah. You guys are amazing. I love having you guys here. You know that. But yes, so for new members, make sure that you look back on the members post tab. We do have a Discord that we are very active in, and you know, some might find it too active, but we like to keep up with what each other's doing during the day. So, you know, you might go and there might be 50 messages you've missed, or you might go and there might be 5. You just never know. So, but definitely join the Discord if you are a member, because it's lots of fun. So, yeah. We're all you want for Christmas are hippopotamuses. Don't get that started, Amber. We'll have that in our head all day. Oh, Kendra. I do, though. Does that count? I wish there was something else I could use besides Nightbot for the giveaways like this. I think the only way would be if I switch from eCam to something else. So, but yeah, that's maybe sometime this year I can look into some of the other options. Because I don't like that he gives away it's like he tells the joke before the joke's told, you know? He tells the punchline kind of thing before the joke. So, anyways, well, I got to get this one back to school because she's been taking a long enough break. So, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you all have an amazing weekend and that you get lots of work done on your whips. And we will catch up again on Tuesday next week at 9 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you guys again. All right. Goodbye.